What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Kingsley Coman, the fan vote, and it pretty much does secure the fact that the first pick always wins. We have got him at a 96. He did get a 93 team of the season, so not the greatest upgrade in the world, but he has had an upgrade on his weak foot, taking him from a 3-star weak foot all the way up to a 5. Unfortunately, he isn't a 5-5, but the stats are very, very impressive. The problem we've got is we've just got Bernard and Allen, obviously the two Brazilians. We've had Carvajal at the very start. There's a lot of left mids, and predominantly that's where Neymar's 99 sits. So again, it all depends on who you've got. He is coming in at 380k, which I think in general for a guy that's not 5'5" is quite expensive in this part of the game. But again, with all of the packs they're giving us, the 85 times 10, the 88 times 5, we should start to have fodder. And if you're not doing absolutely every card, more than likely you have enough fodder to get this one done if you should choose. I think the big thing with this card for me is he's never really been incredible. I've never really got on with him. He is relatively tall at 5'10" for a left mid. We do tend to see the kind of Insignes, kind of more faster agile players, but his stats definitely are very impressive. We've got 99 pace, obviously. His shooting is very good, agility, balance, composure, just his whole dribbling, to be honest, is very nice. Great stamina. Strength wise, a little bit lacking an 82, and the chem style that Futbin has suggested is a marksman. It maxes out his shooting, gives him 99 dribbling, and then also gives him that little bit of a physicality boost up to 92 strength, taking him to a 97 left wing. Or you could go in the middle, go a 96 cam or a 96 striker. We're going to be trying him in a left cam / left wing kind of role, just to see what he's like. If I kind of don't get what I want out of him, we will whack him up front or in the middle and just see what it's all about. So let's jump into him and see what Coman can do. Getting Coman down the wing. Little inside, obviously he has only had a weak foot upgrade. Skill moves has stayed the same, so he is normally a pretty tricky player regardless, so he's normally pretty good at moving the ball around. He has got a very big opponent, which I think you'll find in a lot of teams with the Futties Tavernier. 93 rated is just going to be very, very good, so potentially have to move him inside if he's not getting in that pocket. But so far so good with him managing to make them moves. As long as you don't kind of stop and you kind of keep going forward, Tav can't really get in, and obviously Coman's passing is very nice. We just need that ball there. We've got Team of the Year Ramos as well. It's going to be a very hard one to go against. Little 1-2 with Coman. Kane finding him. Tavernier is just an excellent right back. Again, if you've kind of got a different position for him, I think striker could work quite nicely if you're very decent with the skills and obviously have that left stick dribble, because he has got that agility that goes for him. I think he might just have been offside. One more into Coman, slots it away, and he's hit the post. Keeper does absolutely enough, just to hit it wide. Unfortunately not able to find his first goal for the club just yet. Great from Coman. But Tav makes the recovery. The one thing that Coman's very good at, and because of his pace upgrade, is playing off that last man. If he's constantly coming forward, then obviously you know that you just go with that 1-2 run, and literally as soon as he's got that little bit of space, you know he's going to put the burners on and absolutely destroy him on pace. Can we see a ball into Kaka? Gomez is going to say no. Coman with the 1-2 from Kane, finds it back. Can we get the little flick, get the finesse in, and that's an absolute banging goal from Coman. And it's exactly what he does, gets in behind the defender, and not even Tavernier 93 can stop him. Into Coman. I think in terms of SBC, there is one player that I completely forgot about, and that is big boy St. Max. For me, if I was kind of picking between Coman and Max, it's always got to be Gucci. He just is... Oh, that's a penalty. He is just the better value for me, and I really think no one can say that any different. We are going to go with Kane on this one. See if Coman's penalty can do it, and we slot it home. Kane getting the goal, Coman getting the assist. Beautiful. Into Coman. Gonna little ditch into Kane. It's gonna go for that finesse, and it is number 2. Beautiful assist from Coman. Can't argue with it whatsoever. And he has got, again, Tavernier coming at the right back, I'm pretty sure. So another very, very hard opponent, as we found out in the last game. Coman into Kane. Gonna try and find him back. Found him wide. What can we find from him? See if we can... I was trying to hope that we could go for maybe an outside of the box shot. We have got defenders on us. Goes for it, and it's an absolute peach. That is absolutely stunning. Lovely finesse outside the box. Coman does it once more. Coman with a last-ditch attempt in the box, and that is a lovely volley from him. 2 in this game, 1 assist. He's absolutely on fire. The question is he worth 380k at this point in the game? So going into the overall for Coman then, so he's coming in at, as we can see, 375 on the Xbox. He then is 360 on the PS, 421 on the PC, and he has got 3 segments, so 186, 187 and 183. Found it weird that they're back to front. Normally it's the lowest to the highest, but for whatever reason we've got lowest, well, we've got middle, highest, lowest for some reason. I did think when I saw 3 and then I saw the final one be 83 rated, I thought I was going to get an actual cheap Coman, but unfortunately we do not. I think, is St. Max actually still in SBCs, or has he finished now? Just trying to go back enough to see him. So we've got fan favourites, so we have got him still. We've got 6 days remaining, and he's coming in at 500. I think for me, St. Max will always be the better option. Is he 5'5"? He's 5'4", so skill moves does kind of take over for weak foot for me. But obviously, Coman is 1 rated higher. We do have a look at the stats in between them. It does look like Coman's got the better in-game, or at least base cover. But I think for me, St. Max is just the better body type, and just a better player in general. But Coman has always had a relatively good version. He's always been a Futties favourite as well. Obviously, we got the voting for him in FIFA 17 that he didn't win. We got a path to glory at an 83. He managed to get his first Futties in FIFA 19, getting him into a 91. Last year, we got a 93 Summer Heat, as well as a 95 Road to the Final, as obviously they got very juiced at the end. We've had a 93 Team of the Season and 96 Futties in this one, and the stats are very nice. He's a very good player. He's down the wing, gets involved, gets the assists and some good goals from him as well. But I think the problem we've got is 370k is a lot at this point in the game, especially when there is better named players out there that we want, and we could go and pick up a team of the season version for literally 150k. That for me is not a massive upgrade. A +5 on the shooting is nice. Dribbling you won't notice too heavily. The physicality again is nice, but you're not really going to feel it because you need him running past players rather than standing up on them. The only big difference you'll get is obviously you get the nice little upgrade of this the weak foot by +2, but again it depends on how you play with the card. He's already a right-footed player, so he's cutting in more than anything. But for me, I think you could go for him if you've got a buying team. Then obviously he works absolute wonders. We've got the Lewandowski, the Kimmich, the Neuer, Goretzka's obviously got one, Javi Martinez. He works quite well, obviously taking the place of Gnabry if you wanted, but yeah, because you've got Kimmich right wing already, so it depends on how you want him. But I think for me, if you're going for purely a French team, St. Max is the better way to go, even if it is an extra 100k. And then even then, we've got a lot of good French players. I'm interested to see if we've got any other left mids. We've got St. Max, obviously him. Mbappe's team of the player of the month, if you have done him. Rupert is a bit outdated now. Bamba's quite nice still. So again, it all depends on who you're going for in your team. As a Bayern player, somebody potentially in the Bundesliga, he may actually be the best left mid in the Bundesliga, because you've got Kostic, you've got Gnabry, who is a nice card, but I think Coman probably does beat him. If you've got a Bundesliga team, then 100% this is the card to go for. But again, I think there is so many different positions you could go for other than this Coman. Overall wise, I'm going to give him a solid 9.4 out of 10. I'd like a 5-star, 5-star. That would have been perfect for 400k worth of an SBC. Stat wise, I'm pretty happy all around. Obviously with the marksman, it gets that strength up. Aggression, again, I'm not too massive about it, but it would be nice for an upgrade. Everything else is pretty solid. I don't need free kick accuracy. Long pass would be nice, but not necessarily needed for a left mid, as more than likely you need the player to be receiving the ball rather than kicking it. So hopefully you did enjoy the video on Coman. Let me know if you're going to be completing him, or have you got St. Max already. Let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe with the bell button pushed on, and we will see you all for the next one. Peace.